4,746 meters. Fuck, mate. It's very high.
On this day, Juan Carlos and I rode Abra Apacheta High Pass, the highest point of our route at 4,746 meters, almost 16,000 feet. For centuries, people have passed through these high mountain routes, indigenous communities, traders, herders, messengers, and later through the Inca road system, leaving stones behind as markers of passage and safe travel. At these elevations, the landscape feels vast and exposed, with very little shelter from the elements. The climb itself began rather pleasantly, albeit on rough roads, or what perhaps once were roads. As we gained altitude, we expected the weather to gradually improve once we crossed the pass and began descending. Instead, the opposite happened.
Do you have the extra gloves there with you, or not? Gloves. I can't feel my fingers.
As we dropped down the far side, the weather turned increasingly severe. We were hit with freezing rain, snow, and icy roads. The surface deteriorated into deep mud and broken, heavily degraded road, with long stretches that seemed to have no end in sight.
I'll have some cookies with your chocolate, Mr. Dangerous.
It was not the direction we expected things to go. Visibility dropped, traction became inconsistent, and every section demanded full attention. What had started as a high mountain crossing became one of the most demanding stretches of the entire route. It was, in short, quite miserable. But eventually we found a place to stop, had some tea, and regrouped with some new friends along the way. And then we kept going, sharing the road with expertly driven enormous trucks and 25-year-old Toyota Corolla wagons on bald tires, somehow still making their way through the same conditions. We made it through, but it was one of, if not the most stressful day of the expedition. It certainly was the coldest and highest. As we descended, the temperature rose and the fog thickened. The brutal, stark, unforgiving, wet, freezing, muddy landscape gradually gave way to a warmer, lush, fog-shrouded road brimming with foliage.
Perfect timing. I just got here.
We stayed at a beautiful hotel, where we were finally able to hose down our riding outfits and gear after days of mud and grime. It was not until the following day, when the fog finally cleared, that we could appreciate the view. From the hotel, the majestic Andes stretched toward the Pacific coast, where we would turn north onto the Pan American Highway. There, an unavoidable change in direction served as a somber reminder that this journey would not, in fact, go on forever.
The Pan American Highway. Beautiful? No. Fast? Yes.